In one moment in life, you probably had that thought of, what is the real secret to attracting wealth, building loving relationships, and creating the life of my dreams? The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy reveals this life-changing secret. This book is not just theory. It's packed with real-life stories of people who transformed their lives simply by learning how to retrain their thoughts, speak to their subconscious, and trust its quiet power. In this video, I will break down for you all 20 chapters of this book in a quick and easy way to understand. So let's get started. The treasure house within you. Imagine there's a hidden treasure inside you, something so powerful it can shape your whole life. That treasure is your subconscious mind. Dr. Joseph Murphy starts by explaining that while our conscious mind is like the captain giving orders, the subconscious is the powerful engine room below deck. It listens to every command, good or bad, and carries it out. If you keep telling yourself that you're unlucky or not good enough, your subconscious starts to believe it and shapes your life that way. But if you begin to plant positive, hopeful, and loving thoughts, your subconscious will work to make those things real for you. Your inner world creates your outer world. How your own mind works. Think of your mind like a garden. The conscious mind is the gardener. It chooses what seeds, thoughts, to plant. The subconscious mind is the soil. It doesn't argue or question the seeds. It just makes them grow. If you plant seeds of fear, worry, or doubt, your life will reflect those feelings. But if you plant seeds of faith, joy, and confidence, you'll see those things blossom. This chapter teaches you that your thoughts are powerful tools, so choose them wisely. The miracle-working power of your subconscious. This chapter is full of inspiring stories about people who healed their bodies, fixed their finances, and transformed their lives just by changing how they think and believe. One woman imagined herself walking again after an injury, and day by day, her body followed her mind. Murphy reminds us that the subconscious doesn't know what's real or fake. It responds to the pictures and emotions we feed it. If you believe in good things with your whole heart, your subconscious goes to work to make them happen. Mental healings in ancient times. Long ago, people used rituals, chants, and symbols to bring about healing. They believed deeply that these practices would work, and often they did, because of their faith and belief, not necessarily the rituals themselves. Murphy says these ancient healers unknowingly used the power of the subconscious. It's not about the outer act. It's the inner belief that brings change. Mental healings in modern times. In today's world, doctors and scientists have noticed something amazing. Some people get better even when they receive fake treatments, called placebos. Why? Because they believed they were getting real medicine. Their subconscious minds did the healing. The lesson here is that your faith in the outcome matters just as much, if not more, than what you actually do. Practical techniques in mental healings. Now that you know your subconscious can heal and help you, how do you actually use it? This chapter gives you simple but powerful methods. One is called the thank you technique. You think about what you want, imagine it happening, and say thank you over and over in your mind as if it's already real. That sense of gratitude creates a deep feeling that reaches your subconscious. Another method is sleep technique. You repeat positive thoughts like, I am healthy or I am peaceful, right before bed. When you fall asleep, your conscious mind rests, but your subconscious stays awake and takes those words in deeply. You don't need to force or beg. Just believe, imagine, and trust your inner mind to do the rest. The tendency of the subconscious is Lifeward. Here, Murphy explains that your subconscious naturally wants to help you live a good life. It's always moving toward health, peace, and success, unless your conscious thoughts get in the way with fear, anger, or doubt. For example, if you get sick, your body is already trying to heal itself. But if you're constantly thinking, "I'll never get better," you're stopping the healing power. The subconscious follows the lead of your emotions and beliefs. So instead of worrying, focus on letting go and trusting life. Replace fear with calm, and your subconscious will guide you toward healing and happiness. How to get the results you want. Let's say you want something, a new job, better health, more confidence. How do you get it? First, be very clear about what you want. Your subconscious works best with strong, specific pictures. Second, focus on the end result, not the problem. Instead of saying, "I don't want to be sick," say, "I am healthy now." Third, let the thought sink into your heart, not just your head. Feel it. Embrace it like it's already yours. And finally, repeat it gently but often. The more your subconscious hears it, the more it begins to accept and make it real. How to use the power of your subconscious for wealth. In this chapter, Murphy talks about money and abundance. He says poverty isn't just a physical condition, it's often a mental habit. If you believe money is evil or that you'll never have enough, your subconscious will block wealth from entering your life. But if you start to believe money flows to me freely, your subconscious begins to find ways to make that true. He reminds us that wealth is not selfish. It can be used to help others and live with joy. Think richly, feel richly, and act with faith, and your finances will begin to reflect it. Your right to be rich. Some people feel guilty for wanting more, like it's wrong to ask for success. Murphy says, don't be afraid to want a better life. You were not born to struggle. Nature is full of abundance, trees, stars, oceans, and you're part of that. You have a right to be rich in every good way, in love, health, joy, and yes, money too. The key is to respect money but not worship it. Use it wisely, share it kindly, and see it as a tool to help your dreams come true. Your subconscious mind as a partner in success. Think of success like planting a tree. You don't see the fruit right away, but if you plant the right seeds and care for them, the tree will grow. Murphy explains that successful people trust in their inner power. They fill their minds with thoughts of achievement, not fear. Even when they face failure, they imagine success and push forward. The subconscious is like a loyal friend who listens carefully and acts on your beliefs. So if you say to yourself, "I'm going to do well in this job," and you believe it, your subconscious helps make it happen. The key is to never dwell on defeat. Focus on where you want to go, and your inner partner will walk with you. Scientists use the subconscious mind. Even brilliant inventors and scientists use their subconscious minds, sometimes without realizing it. Murphy shares stories of people like Thomas Edison, who would fall asleep thinking about a problem and wake up with the answer. That's because when the conscious mind rests, the subconscious keeps working in the background. If you're stuck on a problem, try this. Relax, trust your inner self, and plant a clear question before sleep like, "What's the best way to handle this situation?" Then let it go. The answer might come in a dream, a sudden idea, or a quiet nudge. Your subconscious is a quiet genius. Give it a job, and it'll get to work. Your subconscious and the wonders of sleep. Sleep isn't just for rest. It's a powerful time for healing and transformation. Murphy says that just before you fall asleep, your subconscious is extra open to suggestions. That's the perfect moment to whisper loving, positive thoughts to yourself. Tomorrow will be a great day. I am healing. Everything is working out. When you sleep with good thoughts, your subconscious goes to work while you rest, preparing your body and mind for a better tomorrow. On the other hand, if you go to bed worrying, those worries can grow overnight. So use your bedtime wisely. Make it a peaceful conversation with your inner self. Your subconscious mind and marital problems. Murphy turns to relationships here, especially marriage. He explains that many problems start in the mind, when people focus on each other's faults instead of their good qualities. He says, "What you think about your partner, you send out, and that often affects how they act. If you constantly think, 'He never listens,' your subconscious strengthens that belief, and it shows up in your behavior. But if you focus on love, kindness, and forgiveness, you change not just your partner, but the whole energy between you. Even if your partner is distant, your inner peace can invite healing. It's not about changing them, it's about changing the way you think about them. Your subconscious mind and your happiness. Happiness is not found outside, it starts inside your mind. This chapter teaches that you don't need perfect circumstances to be happy. You can choose happiness right now simply by focusing on what's good, even in small things: sunshine, music, laughter, memories. Murphy says, happiness is a habit. The more you practice it, the more natural it becomes. If you always focus on what's missing, you'll feel unhappy even with great things in your life. But if you focus on what's already good, your subconscious will find more reasons for you to feel happy. Your subconscious mind and harmonious human relations. Have you ever walked into a room and just felt someone's mood, even before they said a word? That's the power of thought and energy. Murphy explains that how you think about others affects how they respond to you. If you send out thoughts of kindness, respect, and understanding, your relationships will begin to change. But if you constantly criticize or expect the worst from others, that negativity comes back. He suggests starting your day by silently blessing the people you'll meet. Think thoughts like, peace to him, success to her. Your subconscious takes those thoughts seriously and creates calm, positive connections. Harmony starts in the mind, and it spreads like sunlight. How to use your subconscious mind for forgiveness. Forgiveness is not just for the other person. It's a gift to yourself. Murphy explains that when you hold on to anger or pain, your subconscious holds on to it too. That can cause emotional suffering, even physical illness. But when you choose to forgive, you release that heavy energy and feel free again. Forgiveness doesn't mean you agree with what someone did. It means you choose to let go so you can be at peace. A beautiful method he shares is repeating, I fully and freely forgive. I release them. I am free, and they are free. Peace fills my soul. Do this with your heart, and over time, your subconscious will help you truly heal. How your subconscious removes mental blocks. Sometimes we feel stuck. We want something, but no matter what we do, it feels out of reach. That's often because of mental blocks, old fears, doubts, or beliefs buried deep in the subconscious. Murphy says we can clear those blocks by feeding our mind new, positive ideas. Instead of focusing on the problem, focus on the solution. Instead of thinking, I can't, think, I can and I am. The trick is to relax, trust, and stop trying so hard. When you let go of pressure and stay calm, your subconscious finds creative ways to move you forward. You don't need to force your way through life. Sometimes, just clearing your mind opens the door. How to use your subconscious mind to remove fear. Fear is one of the biggest enemies of progress. But here's the thing. Fear is learned, and anything learned can be unlearned. Murphy shares stories of people who were afraid to speak, travel, or succeed, and how they overcame fear by changing their inner story. They repeated positive phrases like, I am calm and confident. They imagined themselves doing the thing they feared over and over until the fear faded. The more you face your fear with faith, the smaller it becomes. Your subconscious responds to confidence, even if it starts small. You are stronger than your fears, and your inner mind is ready to prove it. How to stay young in spirit forever. This final chapter is like a warm encouragement. Age is just a number. What really matters is how you think and feel inside. People grow old not because of time, but because they lose joy, curiosity, and purpose. Murphy says you can stay young in spirit by staying interested in life, learning new things, and giving love to others. Keep your mind filled with hope, laughter, and dreams. Your subconscious listens and reflects those thoughts in your body and energy. So no matter your age, choose to feel alive, inspired, and young. The best is never behind you. It's always waiting ahead. That was it for this video. Thank you for watching, and if you find my video helpful, please leave your like and subscribe to my channel.